possessions. He's singing that from a $30 million condo. Imagine there's no country. He came to America because he could make more money in America than Sierra Leone. Imagine there's no heaven. Why, John? What are you trying to avoid? What kind of moral thing are you trying to avoid? No hell below us, above us only sky. What about the moon? And he's like, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Group consensus. I'm not the only one. Fit in with us. You may say I'm a dreamer. No, I may say you're a communist. I may say you're a psychopath. I may say you're trying to do mind control to get people's money. Dreamer is a noun that is not new for characterizing people that are breaking the law. And then he said, live for today, right? That's like, don't invest in your future. Don't get married. So the bit I did in Manchester, you guys want to see the bit? Want to just keep hanging out? There's literally 3,000 people here. No one's leaving, which means you guys are having fun. Amy gets it. I get to spend so much time with my family because I get to live stream that it's awesome. So she totally gets it. Do you guys want me to, I'll check the chat, hang on. See if you guys want me to do this or not. It's easy to just look up. Do you guys want to see the bit I did in Manchester about Imagine to the British people? Yes. Always BB, yes. Great. I love it. I love where you guys' heads at. Because I enjoy this. I possibly enjoy this more than you guys enjoy this. Because this is just so fun. It's like we get to just talk and hang and dissect the world that's trying to take everything from us with wizardry. Because I know a lot of us, myself included, can feel kind of alienated and alone in the world because you don't know other people's thoughts because they're not as vulnerable. The internet can be so horrifying, but also so awesome. It's like people can be so cruel and mean when they can troll and they don't have a face and all this stuff. But they can also be vulnerable to their thoughts, and you realize you're not as alone as you thought you were. And other people are curious, I'm having a hard time downloading. All right, here we go. And I would do this song sometimes in America, and people would act cunty. And they would be like, oh my God. Watch me do it in Manchester, England. It's like, it's so funny how people are always trying to protect, like the word nigger doesn't bother black people unless you call them that, like you're being an asshole. But if you're using that word in a joke, they don't give a shit if it's funny. They'll fucking love you for it. But like, white girls at Brown get offended. And it's the same with John Lennon. It's like, I'll do this joke in America and people are like, oh my God. Well, because I get pretty brutal in this. You'll see. But in England, they fucking love it because they can't stand the guy. And they know the balls it takes to do it in England. This is called John Lennon Was a Communist. Bear in mind, this is literally in Manchester, England. And then we'll play some more music. Yeah, Beatles are great. John Lennon moved to America, and we promised we weren't going to shoot him. He's a wonderful man, and he's a brilliant man, and he was moving to New York City, and we all promised. See, that's satire. It's not a lie. I'm like, he's a great man, and we promised we weren't going to shoot him, because you can make the argument he's a great man in the sense of amplitude. Like Julius Caesar was a great man. He killed all the Franks and the Celts, and he made he just killed everybody and called it unification. Great doesn't have a moral aspect to it. It just means amplitude. And John Lennon is undeniably great, but he's not good. Hitler was a great man. Stalin was a great man. It's like that. It doesn't mean shit. We're like, we will not shoot this guy. But, we ended up shooting him in the head and he died. We're really sorry. But the more I think about John Lennon, I love a lot of his songs. Like Mother is a great song, and Jealous Guy, great song. But his biggest song that I've watched on tape, 250,000 people weep to publicly, is called Imagine. And the older I get, and the more I pay taxes and whatnot, the more I rethink the lyrics of Imagine, and this is me responding to Imagine from the audience as an adult. Imagine there's no heaven, then where's my grandma? It's easy if you try. Why would I do that to her? No hell below us, then why don't I steal everything? Above us, only sky, but what about La Luna? Imagine all the people. I can only imagine like 200 things at a time. Sharing all the world. Great, can I have that white grand piano that you shot the music video with, and I'll give you my toy piano? You first, you rich bitch. You may say I'm a dreamer. No, my dad says communist. But I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us. No way, I got Manchester guns. And the world will live as one. Only if everyone's dead but you. Imagine there's no countries. Then why'd you move to America and not Nigeria if it doesn't matter? Imagine no possessions. I don't have to imagine. I'm an actual poor person, you billionaire cunt. Nothing to kill or die for. I'm starting to think of a reason. And then, fortunately, someone took him out. Oh, I'm sorry. We feel really bad about that. It was not a good thing. We feel bad about shooting that little red commie. I like Oasis more, man. Oasis is way better. Manchester. They're like an honest Beatles. Made a meal and I threw it up on Sunday. That's so honest. Made a meal and threw it up on Sunday. I've got a lot of things to learn. Humble, honest. Imagine I'm not a fucking liar. Fuck you! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I got carried away. He was not a good man who killed John Lennon. John Lennon was a beautiful person and also probably trying to spread something called an ideological contagion. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Am I? You guys don't even know. All right, good time.